students, welcome to English class. Today in this video we will discuss the poem Curious Town composed by Harindranath Chattopadhyay. Now students, open your Fragrance English Reader book at page number 84. Students, by the end of this video, you will be able to understand summary, word meanings, phrases and explanation of stanza 1 and stanza 2. Students, before beginning with the poem, I will tell you about the poet. Students, Harindranath Chattopadhyay was an Indian English poet and actor. His famous works are Noon and the Magic Tree. He was also awarded the Honorable Padma Bhushan Award in 1973. Now students, we will discuss the brief summary of the poem. Students, Curious Town is an imaginary poem in which the poet describes the unusual things about a curious town. Now students, we will discuss the summary in detail. Students, this is a funny poem about a town which is strange. The poet reaches a place where everything is beyond his imagination. The town is painted with strange colors, where the kitten is barking and the puppy is mewing. The frog is climbing up a tree and croaking in a strange way as a crow bird. Moreover, the weather of the town is also strange because ice cubes are falling in summer. The river of the town is full of fire and the volcano is filled with dew. Students, in this town the rainbow has more than 7 colors and there are only 2 days in a week. Moving further, the poet sees the most curious sight, and this view can make a dead crow roar, where the asses are moving with only 2 legs, whereas human beings are walking on 4. The poet says that the town is so strange as it is marked with curious marks. Now students, let's recite stanza 1 and stanza 2. I have arrived at curious town which is painted with curious hues, and there the kitten barks and barks, the puppy mews and mews, and there the frog climbs up a tree and croaks in a curious way. Prepare for a shower of pelting ice. It is going to hail today. Now students, mark word meanings and phrases. First word is curious hues and the breakup of the word is C-U-R-I-O-U-S. Curious hues means strange colors. Next word is croaks, means harsh sound. Next is pelting and the breakup is P-E-L-T-I-N-G. Pelting means falling heavily. Now students, mark phrases. At curious town means विचित्र शहर में. With curious hues means विचित्र रंगों के साथ. In a curious way means विचित्र ढंग से. Of pelting ice means गिरती बर्फ का. To hail today means आज बर्फ पड़ने को. Now students, we will discuss the reference to context of the poem. Students, these lines have been taken from a humorous poem, Curious Town, composed by Harindranath Chattopadhyay. In this poem, the poet describes the unusual things about a curious town where everything is beyond imagination. Now students, we will discuss the explanation. So let's read. I have arrived at curious town which is painted with curious hues. So students, the poet has arrived at some strange town which is painted with strange colors. And there the kitten barks and barks, the puppy mews and mews. So students, here the kitten means baby cat. Here in this town the baby cat is barking and the puppy, that is a baby dog, is mewing. Strange things, because the puppy barks and the kitten mews. But here in this town it is totally opposite. So students, why does the poet describe the town as the curious town? The poet describes the town as the curious town because everything there is beyond imagination. Next is, what is so unusual about the behavior of the kitten and the puppy in the poem? The kitten's barking and the puppy's mewing is the unusual behavior described in the poem. Next is, and there the frog climbs up a tree and croaks in a curious way. So students, here the frog is climbing up a tree and it is croaking in a strange way. And what is it saying? Prepare for a shower of pelting ice. It is going to hail today. Students, here the frog is making everyone aware of the heavy snowfall. So students, what does the frog do in the curious town? The frog climbs up a tree and croaks in a strange way in the curious town. Now students, I hope that the explanation of stanza 1 and stanza 2 is clear to everybody. Now, on the basis of this explanation, you will be able to answer these questions. Number 1, where does the poet arrive? Number 2, how is the town painted? Number 3, why does the poet describe the town as the curious town? Number 4, what is so unusual about the behavior of the kitten and the puppy? And the last one is, what does the frog do in the curious town? So students, in today's video, we have discussed summary, word meanings, phrases and explanation of stanza 1 and stanza 2. Students, you have to recite the poem again and again for better understanding. Rest of the poem we will do in our next video. Till then, stay tuned.